at Texas A&M, there was about 50 chambers of commerce across 9 states. And I got involved in this thing. You've got to stop the decay of rural communities. And it's happening in Texas. Let me read just a little bit of this stuff. Rally around your businesses here in town. Make them grow. Do you know that for every dollar that you spend here in Bernie, as it changes hands, it's worth $7. It buys it. Some dollars may stay for 15 turnovers. Some may be gone after 2, but the average is $7. A dollar spent here is equivalent, it results in $7. The results of studies collected, consolidated from Texas A&M, Texas State rural offices in Austin, and some 60 chambers of commerce and EDC offices conclude that a Texas rural community with a population of 5,000 spends an average of $5 million a year shopping in the neighboring larger community, buying items and services available in the hometown. How about that? That $5 million represents $30 million when you apply the multiple effects of money. Very few of you in this room you don't know what I say when I say multiple effects of money. I come into your town, I'm driving through. I pull over to Quick Stop, I buy a Dr. Pepper. That's the birth of a dollar here in town. The manager of that store takes that same dollar and pays an employee. That employee then goes out and buys him a lunch or something, and that dollar is part lunch. That thing moves through the town, and finally, it's an average of 7 times. The $5 million represents $30 million when you apply the multiple effects of money. And that's the number of times it changes hands, buying part of a service or part of an item. Spend your dollars, folks, right here in Bernie. 6 years I was involved in this study, and it's real. Shop, shop, shop Bernie. Don't go to San Antonio. Don't go over there and say, well, I'm going to go over and buy this item and then go on a big shopping spree. Spend your dollars here at home. Big, big item. Allowing this spending to continue will discourage the startup of new businesses, will cause business failures that in turn could cause other businesses to fail. That situation is happening today, causing many Texas rural communities to slide into a devastating decay mode. That's a battle that you have on your hands. You're what, about, what, 9,000? How many people are in here? 10,000. The transition is so slow, the locals are unaware of it. The 670 small rural Texas communities, 5,000 population and under, get this, spend $4 billion a year in nearby larger communities on items and services available in the hometown rural community. And how far are you from San Antonio? 30 miles? 15. It's pretty close, isn't it? You have a lot of people, I already know this, I've looked at too much data, you have a lot of people that may go over to San Antonio to buy one item, but they go on a shopping spree. Shop, shop, shop right here in your community. Now, imagine the great good that can come when the business community and residential community come together as one, reversing the shopping habits of the locals and returning millions of dollars yearly to the smaller rural community. A booming economy will take place, bringing in new businesses, firming up old businesses, increasing real estate values, improving local public schools, improving the quality of life, plus creating a safer environment. Now, it's an education process. Educating the local business community has a role educating the residential community to the many economic benefits. If I were to sit here and talk to you, I could spend 20 minutes on this. Oh, that's the reason I wanted to read it and get the exact word out to you. Now, these are the facts, and we're talking about Texas. 9 out of 10, 92%, are not aware that they benefit by shopping at home. And folks, I'm sure that fits right here. I'm talking about our state of Texas. 9 out of 10, or 92%, are not aware of the people who are not aware of the benefit of shopping at home. Communities spend an average of 17% of their income in neighboring larger items on items and services available in the hometown. The multiple effects of money, MEM, factor for rural Texas is 5. I explained to you all ago what multiple effects of money was, or is. This means that a dollar spent changes hands 5 times, meaning a dollar's worth $5 to the community. 100 is worth 500. Shop, 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 burning. A family on the weekend will drive to the neighboring larger town to buy an item or service not available to the hometown. But too often they will go on a shopping spree purchasing items available in the hometown. Now while the Texas economy is booming, and it is, 1/3 of the rural communities or counties, counties in the state have decreased in population. Rural Texas communities under 5,000 population will average $3.8 million a year in the neighboring larger towns, and that's where they spend their money, on items and services available in the hometown. And when you apply the multiple effects of money factor, that $3.8 million converts to $19 million a year that rightfully belongs in the circulation mix of the smaller town like Bernie. By educating your rural hometown on the benefits of shopping at home, millions of dollars will be returned to your local economy. A growing economy will strengthen existing businesses and bring in new businesses. The end result, better schools. This is going to happen. Better schools, better real estate values, better city-county services, and improved quality of life. Here's the facts. Bernie, with a population of, say, 9,100, I got this off a sign, spends an average of 10% of your income in neighboring larger towns, and I'm sure that most of that goes into San Antonio, where the services are available in Bernie. 10%, again I'm repeating, of their income in neighboring large towns, so not just where they spend it, the services available here in Bernie. The multiple effects of money factor for Bernie is 7. Folks, for every dollar you spend right here in Bernie, it equates out to the value of $7. This means that a dollar spent in Bernie changes hands an average of 7 times, meaning a dollar is worth $7 in the community. $10 is worth $70 in the community. With a Bernie population of 9.1, and that's what I've seen on the sign, and some 3,000 households spending $3,000 per household outside Bernie, this dollar figure is $8.1 million, is staggering. $8.1 million is staggering, but not the final figure. When you apply the multiple effects of money, factor 7, the Bernie loss per year, get this, $56.7 million. That's applying the multiple effects of money. Folks, shop, 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 Bernie. That's the message I want to leave with you today. Not the humorous stories, nothing else. Shop this town. Make sure everybody understands. By educating your rural hometown on the benefits of shopping at home, millions of dollars will be returned to your local economy. A growing economy will strengthen existing businesses and bring in new businesses. The end result is better schools. Let me repeat, better schools, better real estate values, better city, county services, and improved quality of life. I live in Plano, Texas, just north of Dallas. Population, 250,000 population. Folks, do you know what they have on the front of their telephone book? Shop, 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 Plano. What a message for Bernie. All right, about to wrap it up. Educate everybody here in town. Make sure that you get the word out to them. I have a DVD that I'm going to leave with you. Duplicate that thing and get it into every household. Okay? Have a pancake supper and use those dollars to copy this DVD I'm going to give you. Have a town hall meeting. Make the DVD available to every person at the town hall meeting. A DVD will cost you about $2 to reproduce. Run ads in your local newspaper. Shop, shop, shop Bernie. And spell why. mail flyers to each house